Ancient wisdom. Hey folks, let's dive in. Did you know every thought you toss out to the universe gets a reply? You just can't see or hear it. So why not go big? Picture your crush texting you back with hard eyes. Imagine raking in $1 billion by next year. Or hope you'll run into someone wise like a real-life mentor at your local coffee shop. This isn't just daydreaming, it's tied to something wild called quantum entanglement, and that trippy double-slit experiment from quantum physics. Today, I'm breaking it down super simple, so you can get what quantum entanglement's all about. First off, our eyes. They're not catching the full picture. They only see light waves between 400 and 700 nanometers, while over 90% of the universe is dark matter, stuff we can't even spot. Picture this: a blindingly bright UFO or a pitch-black mystery object could be parked right in front of you, and you'd still miss it. Our human vision, pretty narrow, huh? Second, everything in the universe, including you, me, and your dog, is made of energy. This energy's always swapping info with other energy. Ever met someone new at a party and instantly clicked, feeling all pumped up? Or maybe bumped into a coworker who just drains you, leaving you wiped out? That's different energy fields, vibing or clashing in action. Now, let's talk quantum entanglement. It's this freaky connection between two or more quantum particles. They could be millions of light years apart, one chilling here on Earth, the other zooming past Pluto, but they still trade info instantly, no middleman needed. Flip one particle's state, and its buddy shifts too, no matter how far apart they are. Space and time, they don't even slow it down. Imagine one particle's in your backyard and the other's out by Mars. Just tweak one, and the other reacts right away. So, check yourself out. Your thoughts, their energy too. When that energy builds up, it turns into tiny packets that are always tangled up, sharing secrets across the universe. Every thought you send out gets a response. You just can't catch it with your eyes or ears. Truth is, what we pick up is less than 5% of what's really going on out there. Here's another cool twist: the observer effect. In the famous double-slit experiment, quantum particles act all random when no one's watching. But the second you peek, boom, they lock into a specific shape. So when you're wishing for something like a promotion or a dream date, you've got to picture it in your head. That's you messing with quanta. See it clear as day, and it's already kicking around in the invisible world. Don't focus, and it stays fuzzy. But zero in, and you're shaping those quanta. They'll head your way because you brought them to life. Bottom line, everything starts from scratch, nothingness. Science isn't where spirituality ends. Maybe spirituality's where science wraps up. Ever think of your best friend, and bam, they hit you up on FaceTime? That's quantum consciousness doing its thing. Your mind sends out a vibe, and matching quanta bounce back, creating a frequency buzz. It's why like attracts like isn't just a catchy phrase. The universe lines up stuff that fits your inner energy, building the reality you live in. So why's money still dodging you even though you're obsessed with it? Or why hasn't that perfect partner shown up at your doorstep? Why can't you snag what you want? Let's dig in. External stuff: people, jobs, fame, cash. That's the 3D world. Internal energy, that's love and wisdom in the higher realm. It mirrors your every thought, following the law of energy conservation. How much you help others, like volunteering or hyping up a friend, decides how much comes back your way. Want to level up, build positive connections, share some good vibes like posting an inspiring TikTok, and that energy's coming back to you. Ever think of someone and realize they're thinking of you too? That link blurs who started it. Thoughts don't care about time or space. They can tie back to your high school days or stretch to next decade. Feeling a spark with someone right now? You'd have probably crossed paths in some cosmic way before. Want to cut those ties? Easy, just look inside. Within you is the higher world, spiritual consciousness. Outside's the lower world, people, drama, dollar bills. The higher stuff calls the shots, but let the lower stuff take over, and you're just floating along with life's ups and downs. Most folks aren't awake to this. They let the outside bills, breakups, whatever steer their inner peace. They pin their happiness on stuff like a fat paycheck or a new car, chasing it nonstop. But the outside world's always shifting, and that chase, it flips on you, stirring up fear and a not enough vibe. That stress and anxiety bury the love and wisdom inside. locking them into a limited life. Take money, for instance. You want stacks of it, but it's not happening. Why? Look how you see cash. If you roll your eyes at some Wall Street hotshot making bank on stocks, you're clogging your own money flow. You're rejecting their wealth, so you're rejecting yours too. Deep down, your subconscious is pushing money away because of some unnoticed "I'm not worthy" gap. Fix those leaks, and the cash can roll in. On a deeper level, it's about love and security. Build a killer career, but if you're still hollow inside, you'll feel shaky and empty. Most people only trust what's right in front of them, ignoring the invisible forces that pack way more punch. Another example: your ex cheats, and now you're convinced every guy orgle's a backstabber. That belief turns into a mental wall. New date comes along, but you're stuck replaying the same old breakup rerun. Love never gets off the ground. How do you flip the script? Crank up your inner energy, shift yourself, and the universe tweaks itself to match. Don't sweat the outside, just focus on you. It's always tuning to your frequency. Like it or not, at the heart of it, love and wisdom, they're your power combo. Get both dialed in, and what you want just shows up. Love unlocks more wisdom. Wisdom reveals love's strength. When that clicks, you're pure inside. You'll even sense energy flowing in others, like guessing your buddy's next sentence without a word. That's quantum entanglement vibes. But it only works when your mind's calm. Every thought, every step, it's crafting your world. Know yourself, fill your soul, push past your limits, and you'll build the life you're after. Your consciousness leaves a cosmic fingerprint, and when the timing's right, it turns real. Pay attention. Something's guiding you, nudging you to the right spots, the right people. Random moments like a stranger sparking a new friendship move you forward. Look back, and you'll see the universe's playbook. Maybe fate's just quantum entanglement in disguise. So, what's first, cause or effect? Knowing or doing? Perceiving or changing? Questions or answers? You'd say cause comes before effect, right? Nope. Quantum mechanics says they hit at once. Knowing and doing are twins. Seeing is changing. Asking kicks off the answer hunt. Never dipped into quantum mechanics? This might feel like it's flipping everything you know, but that's the real deal. Quantum concurrent entanglement. It's particles in the tiny world busting through space and time, linking up instantly. Cause and effect, same moment, no delay. Hard to swallow. Think of a video game. You swing a punch, and the hit or miss is locked in the second you move. The game's code already knows. You just see it play out on screen a beat later. Our world's like that. Your subconscious sparks thoughts. Thoughts drive actions. Actions shape outcomes. It's all set when you think it. You just catch the replay in real time. Quantum doesn't do straight line time. Most folks see, then believe. A few believe, then see. That pre-belief, that's rock solid faith. We call the explainable laws and the mysterious fate. What's this mean for regular people like us? Success isn't about talent. Talent's just belief in action. What you believe shapes who you are. Think you can't, you'll fail. Finding proof to back it up. Think you can, you'll win. Hunting down ways to make it happen. A solid mindset gets you halfway there. Some say talent beats effort. I say there's no right answer, just what works for you. Debating talent versus hustle misses the point. What matters is the belief that lifts your life and gets results. Grasp a bit of quantum mechanics, and you're 90 years ahead, practically a time traveler. Was quantum so hooked? Dig deeper, and it might flip your whole view on science and your destiny. Here's 3 big points. Point 1. Lots of folks hate the idea of fate because high school physics stuck with them, but they never touched quantum stuff. Spreading quantum know-how, long road ahead. Back in school, we learned dynamics, plug and speed, mass, force, and you can predict where something lands forever. Scale that up. And science says everything's set from the start, like your life's been scripted since the Big Bang. Even you reading this, pre-planned. That's old school determinism, fate with a fancy name. Wondering how physics ties to philosophy? Philosophy is all about how we see the world, and early physics shaped that lens. Physics came from philosophy. Isaac Newton's mathematical principles of natural philosophy proves they're tight. Back then, they weren't even separate. That's high school physics. But hit college and dive into quantum mechanics. Whole new ball game. Tough to get. Nah, it's as straightforward as classical stuff. It feels hard because you're late to the party. Your brain's wired for old physics. Plus, not everyone hits university. And even then, physics isn't a crowd pleaser. But quantum's just a system, a summary of nature's quirks. You're not wrestling quantum mechanics. You're wrestling reality. Point 2. Our world splits into big and small, macroscopic versus microscopic. Easy rule: bigger than atoms, macro; smaller, micro. Quantum mechanics digs into the micro world. Early physicists thought the rules matched up across both. Wrong there. Night and day. If micro followed macro rules, we'd skip quantum and stick with classical mechanics. Physics would be a breeze. What's tricky about micro? Electrons don't orbit atoms like Earth circles the sun. No neat paths, they zip around random and wild. No equation pins down where they'll pop up next. That trashes high school physics. All microparticles, not just electrons, play by probability, not fixed spots. We're made of those microparticles. So, destiny, not locked in. Your will can tweak it. Why's quantum a big deal without it? 99% of our gadgets, phones, laptops would vanish. Microchips run on quantum theory. Master this, and you're holding humanity's future. No real split between macro and micro. It's all quantum underneath. Entanglement, superposition, that's the universe's normal. We miss it because we're stuck in the macro world, a collapsed slice of the quantum pie. Point 3. How does quantum change your life? We reflect, learn from screw-ups, hoping to grow. But old thinking on old problems, same old results, negative vibes and self-doubt. They're addictive. Sinking into them makes you feel alive, but it's a trap, looping you in gloom. Break it. Fire up your mental mojo. Use your subconscious to dream up your best self and live it now. Sync your body and mind, and that future you pulls you forward. Light's wave particle tests prove it. Looking changes stuff. Feel your future now. Believe it hardcore, and it works when your spirit and body align. Best trick. Positive meditation. Tons of people swear by it. Don't let stuff like a new car run you. Flow with it, not chain to it. Think I need cash to be happy. You're backwards. Be happy first, wealth follows. The top vibe. Radiate energy from inside. If you've stuck with me this far, huge thanks. This hit home. Drop a like. Let's say it together. I deserve all the universe's blessings. Keep your mind positive. You'll snag all the good stuff coming your way. Not subscribed? Hit that button on the right to join the crew. If this clicked for you, share it. Spread the wisdom and good karma.